Today's daily Bible thought goes along with yesterday's. So if you listen to yesterday's, then you'll know a little bit about what to expect with this one. But this is another verse from the Proverbs. And if you spend time in the Proverbs at all, you'll learn a lot about wisdom that you can apply very quickly. And I encourage you to look it up. It's in the middle of the book. Remember, we talked about Psalms kind of being in the middle. Well, Proverbs is right after it. And there's 31 chapters. So today's daily Bible thought comes from one verse, but there are two thoughts. And again, it kind of ties into yesterday when we talked about rejoicing with those who rejoice, but mourning with those who mourn. And the verse was Proverbs 25:20, that it's not right to sing cheerful songs to a heavy heart. Well, today's daily Bible verse is Proverbs 27, verse 14. A loud and cheerful greeting early in the morning will be taken as a curse. Now, there's an obvious application, and if you guys know Troy and me at all, you know Troy is a morning person. When he wakes up, he is totally 100% himself from the moment he is awake. And if you know me at all, I'm not. I am so not a morning person. And because Troy loves me, he has been very careful and gentle with me in the morning, and he doesn't try to make me wake up quickly or perk up right away. He is kind and thoughtful and just lets me have my space and my time until he knows I'm awake. So that's one part of this verse. So the application of if somebody greets you, morning people, if they're like, hey, good morning, and you just count it as a curse because it's like you're not awake and you really don't want that kind of energy coming at you that early in the morning. The other way I want you to think of this verse, though, is the idea that someone who a loud and cheerful greeting in the morning, early in the morning, means that the person who's doing that loud and cheerful greeting is not being considerate of someone who may have had a terrible night. Maybe they were up all night. Maybe they were sick all night. The last thing they need is a loud greeting. And we have to realize, what if there's been decades of night, decades of oppression? And so we need to be sensitive to that. And instead of a loud and cheerful greeting, we need to be careful and kind and considerate and stand alongside and feel that pain rather than pretend it's not there. So dig into the Proverbs today. You'll find some amazing practical ways you can live differently based on that wisdom. So